share. Let's go to try and share. Let me see how to share. Everyone, says Armand. Well, I don't know everyone. We're still kind of live here. We're still here with the lovely Angel, guys. Morning, Angel. Slowly waking up, guys. Almost awake. Almost awake. We have a very, very, very simple breakfast. Coffee, ube jam. With the jam, guys. So that will be nice. Ube jam, man. Ube jam. I got a little bit of butter. And I got my apple jam, whatever, and we got a few pieces of bread. We got some bread here, guys. Not much, but I think it's 3 slices, at least 3. 2 for me, 1 for Angel. 2 for me, 1 for my little yam. We're lucky enough to get some purple yam. I don't know if you guys know what is yam. This is what she likes. Purple yam. Ube they call it here. We just opened it for the first time. I'm sure she's gonna enjoy it. Hello, honey. Are you right, my baby? So she was so sleepy, guys. Having some coffee first and foremost. Having some coffee. Wait, I'm gonna swivel this around like that. Okay. Yep, this is better. So morning guys. Did you hear me? Oh, Armand asked about the court. So guys, I've been busy the whole last week and this week with this court case. I went to see Blake Defenders. I tried to find who wants to help a foreigner in trouble. It seems like the best advice is to plead guilty, plea bargain, in other words. Hopefully get a lesser sentence. The minimum sentence they are talking about is 20,000 pesos and or 1 month in prison. The maximum sentence is 50,000 pesos, which we honestly don't. I would have to borrow like crazy, and 6 months in prison, and or 6 months in prison. So guys, this is crazy. The other part, how we can get married, because we really want to get married, guys. Did you guys know that? You guys always say, you have to get married, you have to get married. So at last, we have decided we will try to get married. We have to, the basic problem is getting a letter or document from my embassy, who will get it from South Africa, that I'm fit to be married. That means I've never been married, that I'm whatever. So the other option we were thinking of is to try and do it, every October 7 is this court case. By then we must have enough money, at least minimum of 25,000 pesos, which is $500 US. We must have that ready by then for the lawyer. Well, not so much. The lawyer wants 100 US for appearing and plea bargaining. That's it. So that's not cheap either. But if you can, So your guess is as good as my guess. That's all I know, guys. That's all I know. Let's see what Angel is doing, guys. What is Angel doing? Angel, honey. Morning, baby. She's just waking up. Her eyes are still. She comes out of dream world. Do you want some bread, babe?
No.
No bread. She's not very talkative when she wakes up. Not talkative. Ooh, there we go. Angel breakfast. Ube yam, man. Yeah, is it good? Yeah. Yummy yam. Yummy yam. Oh, look at that. Very relaxed. Angel is very relaxed. You sleep good, babes? Well, it was raining last night, huh? The ground is still very wet.
Don't know.
Wow. Pouring with rain. Honey, can you make me one piece of with some butter, please? Let's put some butter, then I will put the apple. Oops, how do I open this?
Hi, Armand. I made hollandaise sauce again. It's yellow now.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Armand, for advising us. I made a very nice hollandaise. I'm still eating it. Very good. Nice color. Hollandaise sauce, guys. Highly recommended. Made by an angel. Nyo is here, guys. Wow, Nyo, he changed his name. Oh, Supra. Nyo, Supra. Supra or Supreme, Nyo. Supra or Supreme. Hello, Frank and Angel. Labib is back, guys, all the way from Washington, D.C. We're getting hit by Hurricane Teddy. Teddy? In Canada? Ah, there's a hurricane in Canada. Teddy or teddy bear. Hope it's not teddy bear, guys. Let's hope it's Teddy. Sounds really friendly, hurricane. So what's happening there right now? Michael, can you tell us? Don't give them a cent, says Michael. Yeah, well, then it's prison time, I guess. Michael says, I can't believe you will tie the knot. I have to tie the knot, my friend. I have to tie the... Why not tie the knot? Why not tie the knot? Where is this hurricane? I also wonder, guys. That's great. Did it taste the same or better? No, I think it was really good. Slightly different. Not so sour, right? Not so lemony.
Frank is now in the finish line of singleness.
Oh, just high winds and rain, says Michael Morris. That sounds like a typical afternoon storm in South Africa. Here in Asia, we get big typhoons, they call them. They can get, some of them can get really nasty, but others just pass by. Others pass us by. Angel's making me a nice piece of bread, guys, and then I'm gonna get rid of fly.
What I put?
Apple or apple.
Not the OB?
No, apple. Here. I'm gonna try my last little apple. Maybe hold it for a moment. Just hold it. Okay. Oops. Okay, it's open now. Apple. So everybody is hale, hearty, and healthy. All Smiles is online. All Smiles from Mexico, right? Mexico. Thank you, baby. Guys, how do you like that? Being served by a little angel in the morning. There's nothing beating or bettering that. Can you fold it? Just fold it. Yeah, that's what we call a rough sandwich. A rough sandwich. Thank you, baby. What we call a rough little sandwich, guys. But it works. There we go. Butter and apple. Very good. You want? For your ube. It's really good. Why only 5 thumbs up, guys? We're 8 watching. Since we have some lurkers here,
8? No, only 7. I'm the 8.
Oh, you're the 8. Oh.
I'm watching.
That means you didn't give a thumbs up?
Yeah.
You better do it.
I'm the last to give thumbs
That bread was good, baby. So, guys, let's see. Another happy breakfast of champions. Yep. Breakfast. Talking about champions, guys. Tasty looking slice of bread. Very tasty. Very, very tasty. Brian Hatcher. How are things? Things are just as they are. We're waiting for this court case. Trying to get some money together, guys, because we need about 500 US to be safe. 500 US dollars. So it's a big order, big tall order. At least I had a little bit of good news yesterday, or the day before. One of Rob from Chasing the Image, our great photographer, who pops up here, who lives downtown, he cracked his shoulder or something. One of his friends from Canada, Vancouver, contacted me yesterday. He's a student of Kung Fu, especially what's called White Tiger. No, honestly, I don't know much about White Tiger Kung Fu. Well, in fact, I know nothing about it. But I'm going to research some of it. But anyway, this guy, Mr. Duit, his first name anyway, he contacted me and we had a good chat. He's planning to make a documentary on a White Tiger Kung Fu, I think mostly in North America. And we're discussing ideas and stuff, so let's see. But he also mentioned that he's very interested in making 2 feature films about this Kung Fu. Depending on the format, could be very interesting if you can raise the money and blah, blah, blah. And then, of course, what kind of story, action. Obviously, it should be action-adventure. Setting would be important. Is it modern setting? Is it futuristic? Is it historic? So the film could even be shot here in Philippines, possibly quite a lot cheaper than it would be in Canada, US, or whatever, or North America. I also mentioned to him about South Africa. He could shoot there. There's a big film industry. Still, you can a lot cheaper. Car is coming in. There's a car entering the yard. Let me have a look. I never moved that in. Anyway, that's an aside. Nothing firm, of course. Just chatting about it. So, yeah, it is. Somebody stopping by. Oh, they're going to the other shop. Going to the other shop. Into the other shop. Is it? Oh, they're looking at that shop there. Maybe they want to reopen. I don't know. Hey, walk into that My shop, Angel.
Huh?
There's a car. They're going to that. Remember the Japanese My?
They're getting their things.
But it's not them. Maybe somebody else. Maybe they want to. I don't know.
They're taking their things.
No, I think it's empty. As far as I remember. Here, honey, can you make me one more little sandwich, baby? Alright, look at this pretty baby early in the morning. She's just waking now slowly. Almost awake, right?
Lol.
Almost awake.
Lol.
She's almost awake. Wiping her little eyes. She's waking up. Waking up and up. Hey, we got 8 people watching. 9 people watching. 8 thumbs
my
up.
sleep.
You have to go sleep, huh?
You disturbed my sleep
I disturbed.
this morning.
Oh yeah, you were still wanting to sleep more, huh? You sleep so good, honey. You sleep so good. I woke up at about 7, huh? Let's see here. We're looking at the Brian Hatcher. Labib says, that's what I had for breakfast this morning. Roasted French bread with butter. Wow. Jelly and a latte. Wow, that sounds really good, man. Very French. Is that what you call continental breakfast? Continental. RVD says, I've heard meteorologists say the water around the Philippines is much warmer year round because of the Pacific Ocean and part of the world. Warmer, yeah, it's called global warming and they have the El Nido effect. I can start a GoFundMe page for your criminal court expenses to cover the cost of lawyer fines. Oh, wow. How can you do that, Old Smiles? That sounds pretty interesting, to be honest. And yeah, any kind of help would be appreciated. In the Atlantic Ocean and the Philippines can support year-round typhoons, something that does not happen in the tropics or the Caribbean. Yeah, depending on the water temperature, I guess. But the water, the seas, thank you, Annie. Look at that. Isn't it gorgeous? Apple. Nova Scotia brace for arrival of Teddy, currently category 1. Officials are urging people to stay away from the coast. No swimming allowed. All Smiles says big riots in Pretoria last Sunday. Okay, good. That's great news. We need more rioting in Africa, man. RVD says Philippines get violent typhoons in November and December. That never happens in the Caribbean. Brian Hatcher, can you get some fish from Commander Daot's fish pond to pay your legal case? I know he visited you at Club Safari not too long ago. No, Brian, I don't think so. I think last time I saw him was in March. He's locked down. Well, technically anyway, technically. And
He's not visiting Davao City.
he's not in Davao City, no. It's far away,
Stay
right?
away from Davao City.
And the fish won't pay for the case, guys. They don't have money. Okay, just a joke. No, you gotta. No, I don't think it's gonna work, my friend. It's a long way. Looks like the night market is going to open soon. Yeah, it already reopened. All Smiles opened when, a week ago.
Yeah.
Rojas, but nobody went there. Rob, my friend Rob from Chasing the Image, he was there at the opening. There were like 6 stalls, very stringent rules, and yeah, nobody's going there.
Not
A big reason why they are warmer, huh?
Rojas goes market.
Violent because they were typhoons from out in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. There is no land to weaken them. Yeah. Rain Man, how's it going? Mayong Aga. What is Mayong Aga?
Good morning.
Oh. Morning. All Smiles that you'll need $5,000. That's a lot of money. At the moment, we're only looking for 500. So that's doable, I think. French love their croissants. Yeah, very much. Best way for you would be GoFund, says Brian. So how can I do this GoFund thing, guys? GoFund thing. No money, no honey, says Rainman. What do you say about that, Angel? No money, no honey, or
I don't know.
we have honey but no money?
But if you need the real honey, you need money.
You need money, right? But we have honey, but we have no money, right?
But if you want to make honey too, sure you need money.
Like Angel said before, we have honey but no money.
For that
Rainman said he has no money and no honey. Okay. Do a Google search for GoFundMe. Okay. So I should do it myself. Brian, is that what you think? I should handle it by myself? Or how does it work? I don't know. Is it an American thing? Because I don't have Anyway, yeah, this sounds like a good suggestion. I better start straight away, immediately, immediately.
Yeah, I think I saw that on Facebook also. Fundraising.
Yeah, yeah. I hope 500 will be enough, guys. But what about, do we need to get married? We need all those letters, then tickets to South Africa. I saw yesterday Ethiopia Airways.
And is there?
The tickets are quite reasonable, but I'm not sure from where. I think it's from maybe Hong Kong, it's around $500-600 one way. Yeah.
Right. I think made a connection to the server. Shit! I hate it. Why is it like
Hey guys, we're trying to get back online. It's crashing. I don't know. You don't need to be married, says all smiles. You get an expensive worthless piece of paper. No, we need, if I want to invite Angel to South Africa, get a visa, all of that stuff is much easier. Filipinas, the girls here are not allowed to leave the country most of the time. They're basically trapped. They cannot get out, and it's very hard for them to get the paperwork and get out of here, guys. So, okay, guys, the comments. RVD talked about MoneyGrams. I don't know exactly what is a MoneyGram, guys. Angel has a PayPal account, by the way. Angel, can you put your PayPal account, honey? Angel is trying to get online, guys. The whole thing sorry, guys. Okay, fund me and so on, guys. In the meantime, Angel will put her.
just keep like this?
It's really going here. We'll just keeps on cutting off. Thank you, guys. Bye, Angel. I think we're still online for the moment. It's not good. So it's more steady now, huh? Are you on? Are you online, baby? Or not really? I don't know. Globe, guys. Globe crashing on us. So what can we do? What can we do? Sun is rising. Oh, the stream is good. All Smile said the stream is good now, Angel. Maybe try again, baby. Sorry, guys. Yeah, it's kind of hard. If we get married, then Angel can probably get a visa much easier to come to South Africa. If we can get another, I don't know, maybe 1,000 to $1,500, we can probably both go together. South Africa is supposed to open the airports at October 1. So shit. Go to the seashore, but stay away from the waves. Stay away from the waves. Just wave at the waves. Go into the waves. And you know what I mean, Michael? Stay away from the waves. RVD, I could not go back for a long time if my girlfriend was here in the US with me. Yeah, so guys, this is the problem we are facing. More than one problem, quite a few actually. Getting married, the documents, then obviously the court case is a big headache. And then trying to get back into South Africa, get a visa, which you can only apply for in Manila, another nice place to hang out. And then once you get the visa, you need to get tickets. Then you get to get out of the country, which is a nightmare in itself. My sister or cousin, they went to Hong Kong. He was stopped at the airport and accused of being a child or a human trafficker. And yeah, what can I say, guys? But I think I think what RVD is saying here, and then we will try. Then we will later on invite, her mom and so on to fly over. But first we need to get out of here, and then once we arrive in South Africa, it's going to be hard because I haven't been properly home for 30 years, 30 years, guys. Can you imagine? From scratch, as they call it. That's going to be a tough one. And yeah, the next few months or whatever is going to be very exciting. Too much excitement. All smile. Sadly, the Philippines has lost its luster. Yeah, I don't know what they're trying to do. Now it's the perfect opportunity to grab the tourism market because everything is closed, right? Thailand, Cambodia, they're all closed. If they could just have the imagination to reopen now, they would jump the ship, getting in millions of tourists, recover their economy to some extent, resupplying millions and millions and millions of jobs. But there is no urgency, there is no organization, guys. Total insanity is reigning in many ways. It's like, I don't know, it's total self-destruction and implosion. So that's what it is. Not going to go well for a long, long time, I fear. So the best way is to get out of here, however sad that may be. But yeah, who would have foreseen in 7 months ago we would be here where we are now? Satellites on October in working for 10 years. That's right. There's no point in coming back, guys. Seriously. They have nothing to gain. MoneyGram is the holier pickup. Oh, okay. MoneyGram is the holier, guys. Thank you so much. Or even all kinds of uniforms is very, very confusing, guys. But anybody who puts on a uniform or anybody has a little bit of power can make really extraordinary rules, and make them up as they go along. So it's very hard to know. MoneyGram is also BDO and Holier. Okay, cool. That's good to know. I'll try. Annie, do you know what is MoneyGram?
Yeah.
You know? Do you have to apply for it, or how do you get it?
If someone's sending you money,
Oh, they send you money directly on MoneyGram.
they want to send like another company.
What do they need? Just your name?
Seems like registered.
Name and number. That's it? Okay.
Gonna get it.
Name, number, address, I guess. Yeah. Okay, Angel said it's quite easy, guys. Thanks for the advice.
And you can get it in video.
Yeah, you can get it from video and Holier, right? Yeah. Loweler, yeah. Also, NWO reestablished the world economy after the crash, imposed lockdown. Yeah. IMF is certainly printing money like crazy, the guys. Certainly printing like crazy. Oh, it says, hey, morning, Gordon. How you doing, buddy? RVD says you just get it. Okay, that sounds good. Roger says, all smiles. Are you one of those Alex Jones people? Frank, comment on my comments. Again, the stream was buffering. Okay. Yeah, I have to say, guys, the IMF is giving us money. The way I see it is that the most oppressive governments, the more they oppress their population, destroy jobs, and whatever you want to call it, the more money they get from that money. So if you're a certain kind of government, a certain kind of official, and you're getting money for nothing, literally nothing, just oppressing your people, telling them to stay home, killing off their jobs, and you get paid hand over fist. I don't think that's the right way to go around it, because that gives these officials no incentive to restart the economy, to open up the country, people back to work. They got zero incentive. They got the opposite incentive. If you don't do that, if you don't open your economy, if you don't allow your people to work, if you destroy their livelihood, we are going to pay you for that. This is what's going on right now in most countries around the world, guys, which is very scary. very, very, causing a lot of suffering, a lot of suffering. Something like 50, 60% of the, I believe it's probably 70% of people here in the Philippines have lost their jobs. It's terrible, guys. Frank says, Roger, Alex Jones is a political extremist. He's always promoting crazy conspiracy theories. All Smile says, I'm not a conspiracy theory. Can the government stop a Filipino from leaving the country again if they have legal status outside the Philippines and return home? Well, I don't think so, but you don't know. There could be martial law. They got the state of calamity right now, but I don't know how they're going to get this all on track. It's all guessing, but it's going to be very tough, guys. It's going to be very hard. Gonna be very hard, guys. For myself personally, I think it's time to get back to Africa. I haven't been really home. I miss the weather. One thing I've realized is that the Far East, the Philippines, the tropical areas, Indonesia, all these Malaysia, all these countries, it used to be called the white man's grave, if you guys remember history. And living here for 30 years, well, luckily not always in the tropics, but living here in the tropics for the health, big toll on your health, the humidity, the heat, the mosquitoes, the insects, all kinds of viruses, all kinds of diseases, all kinds of, the water is not drinkable, potable. The food, you've got to be really careful. The heat makes everything, not the heat, the humidity. It's very humid. So you got to watch, you're dying. You eat something, sitting in a pot out in the sun all day, and then suddenly you're deadly ill. You bacteria flourishing everywhere. Water, you got to be extremely careful with. A lot of pollution, water pollution, air pollution, obviously, noise pollution. So the white man's grave or the foreigner grave is what they used to call living in the tropics in Asia. And I can fully concur, guys. I can fully concur. That's why a lot of foreigners live in air conditioning 24 hours. And if you want to save money, you come here, you got to live more or less like a local, and then you can save some money. But if you live like a foreigner here, or like you're going to live back in your own home country, it's hardly worth it, because then you need 24 hours aircon. You need to be, you need a good car with aircon, maybe a chauffeur. You need to buy, you got to go to the specialty shops to buy food, thickest and illest I have ever been in my whole life. And that's all I have to say. And it's just ongoing, it never stops. And then the other problem is there's a mentality in Asia, about foreigners. There's a mentality, farang, they call it in Thailand. We have the farang. It seems sadly that the more touristy the country gets, the more they want to dip their fingers in your pockets, and they will find any excuse to do so. And all countries I've been all around Asia now for the last 30 years. Many countries, many places I went to in Asia in the 90s, early 2000s, they have totally changed, totally, like this. And the Philippines is changing